wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I haven't played in like, I don't know, like 4 days. I am back on my Quest 2. So I can't see as well as I used to with Quest 3. But we'll see. I mean, it should be good. I'm not going to bring in my stoner mags until I get my Quest 3 back. I'm waiting on it. Just showed up today at the facility for the warranty return, so I gotta wait for them to inspect the box or whatever, make sure I sent it back, and then hopefully they just take one off the shelf and send me a new one. I don't know, we'll see. I was gonna be doing a we're gonna go onto Island just because it's my favorite map, and especially because I'm going back to the Quest 2. I'm not gonna play anything that's dark or anything right now. But yeah, even just moving around, I can see the screen jitter a little bit. Maybe I just need to reset again my headset again. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I was gonna do a game, or I was gonna do a video about tips to get better at the game, but at the same time I'm like, there's so many out there, so I think we still will, but part of it is just gonna be kind of explaining, you know, like when people say learn the map, what do they really mean by learn the map? Sure, you want to learn the spawn points, you want to learn where the good loot is, but you also want to learn how people travel through the map, right? So that's going to be one of the things. Nice. You need to learn. Okay, my jump's still working. And yeah, remote. I don't care if I'm not care if I get taken out. I can't see as well. This is gonna be interesting. I wonder if it's gonna show up on the recording. It's like the screen keeps shaking on its own. We'll see. Well, like I was saying, it's not just spawned in. I'm honestly unsure if I'm actually going to be making videos while I have my Quest 2 or not. But anyway, it's also, like I was saying, you know, it's learning how people move through the map, everything like that. And one thing to keep in mind too, whenever you first start playing a game, is it takes a little bit of time for your mind to get used to things, right? So how you see stuff on the map, because any game that you play, when you first start playing, it's like your brain is trying to take in all the information of what is your surroundings, and sometimes that could take a little bit. I have an idea. I'm gonna move around. Yeah, so it's also like how your brain processes information, that you gotta give it time to learn the different spots and everything like that too. So that's another thing just to keep in mind when you're playing games. But yeah, so learn where the good loot is and learn the spawns, because that's gonna help you figure out how people are traveling through the map. And then from there, the next thing that you're going to want to do is actually practice with guns, which is probably something people don't do nearly as much. Man, everything is blurry as heck. It's just blurry as hell on this quest too. The frames are acting weird. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's not just, like, oh yeah, you get good at shooting all the guns. Practice a couple of guns. Get good at shooting like 2 or 3. That's all you really need to do. Someone was lighting up the place with an MP40 over there. Maybe I won't do a tip video because I keep losing my train of thought. So we'll just play this game. But yeah, so I mean, I'll probably go through and write stuff down. That way I could keep my train of thought a little better when I'm doing one. So for now, we won't worry about it. We're gonna get up to our hill because I can't see. Hopefully I don't get shot in the back on my way up there. Maybe I'll regroup my train of thought. Ton of people in research, man. So I guess, all right, I'm going to sit here for a second. So yeah, we'll make this kind of like a tip video. So not only is it learning the map, so like I know if I come here, I could watch people that way and that way. But it's learning how quickly you should be moving through the map as well. You'll see some people where they're just running around the whole time, like they don't have a care in the world, and they're taking people out. Yeah, sure, they're gonna be. They're probably just better at games than you are. That's fine. But the other part is learn your speed, how you could go through the map. Now, one of the reasons why I took shots at that guy that ran around, get back to this if I don't die. Man, I hope it's just resetting my headset because I turn a little bit and my eyes are going crazy with these frames. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be playing while I wait for the Quest 3. Maybe it's just the game update and I gotta reset my headset again. Well, I finished the Spectre task. Still, I'm not sure what happened to the prison guy yet. Haven't seen him come over. Maybe we'll see him soon. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the frames because everything's jittery. And maybe it'll get fixed in a reset. I didn't notice it earlier. I hopped on yesterday and before the patch, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to uninstall and reinstall. We'll see what happens though. I'm telling you guys, this hill's amazing. I'm kind of curious how the recording is going to turn out. I'm kind of curious why nobody... What time is it? Why nobody's come this way or that way from prison. Unless the person died to a Phoenix. We can go back and double check after a little bit though. Just gonna give it a little bit more time. Body there, body there. Yeah, all the jitteriness is kind of making me nauseous, to be honest. I don't know. It's gonna be fun while I wait. I'm hoping it's not more than like a week or so. Or at least like another week. I mean, they received it today, so they gotta check it. Make sure I sent, the actual Quest 3 back in all of its entirety. And then send me a new one. I know on their warranty replacements, they say it can be new or refurbished, so we'll see. As long as I don't get one that has like a mask that's all sweaty and everything like that, I don't care. That's all I worry about, is just don't give me something that's refurbished but still dirty and grimy. Anyway, yeah, so practice your aim. So not only practicing your aim at the gun range, but if you're having trouble taking out players and you really want to work at point fire and you've been practicing like doing that type of point fire, where you lift your gun up and stuff like that. Have to make sure there's no one there. Go into the training rounds for Island or Modka or Missile Silo or whatever. Go into those and do point fire only against Phoenixes, because that will give you a target that's going to be shooting back at you. So it'll put a little bit of panic into you. And it will actually show like how well your point fire is for the most part. Right? So that would be another tip. And one of the reasons why some people and that also goes for like other games too. Like I had a buddy that's a player that I used to play Population 1 with. And whenever a new gun would come out, he'd always ask like how I got so like, because they're like, oh yeah, I just practiced with the guns real quick. And he's like, oh, I went to the gun range. Like, that's one way to do it, but they used to have bot battles on insane mode. And what that would entail would be, I don't want you to loot my body. Pretty much AI at the set to the hardest level possible, chasing after you, trying to kill you. And it would be before they switched it over, like 1v like 18 or so. So I would go in with the whatever new gun. Hopefully it was only one. That's 3 players. Neat. I'll switch it. But yeah, so I mean, I would go in with whatever new gun I wanted to learn. I do bot battles on insane mode, and it would take me like 2 or 3 tries at least to get used to it. But I would just do that until I was able to beat the bots, you know, at that level. And without, you know, you'd have to do it without dying, of course. All right, so we're at 30 minutes. We've killed 3 players. I want to say that was the one that was probably running around, unless he had a teammate. No one's reached for the bag yet, so let's go loot up. It's kind of weird. I didn't see... I left the guy in prison by himself, unless they traded, or he died to a Phoenix. But yeah, practice the guns and stuff like that. And also, not only practicing guns, but knowing what type of player you are. Like, what type of player you're trying to be. Like, there are people out here that play these games so much. Okay, that's a Phoenix. Scared me a little bit. But they come in and they're... I know for like some games, like you see streamers that would be on for like 5-6 hours a day. Things like that. If you're a casual player, there's no way you're going to have as much time as them to practice. Ooh, what? Purple. Neat. Guess we're going to prison. Yeah. How much time do I got? I need food and water. So let's look for food and water real quick. Yeah, so, I mean, there's some people out there that just play this game so much, and you'll never be able to practice as much as them, which is fine. You don't need to. I mean, especially if you're a casual player. So the next tip I would say is just learn what type of player you are. If you're a casual player, great. Come in, have fun. Try to get some stuff. Try to level up. Do your best. I almost put myself in the position to get head tapped by that Phoenix. Do you know why? Because as soon as he started shooting at me, I dropped down. Hopefully this guy has food. What do you got? Nothing really exciting. Alright, well, you know what? I don't want to have to... shoot. I got lots of meds so I could heal. Let's check in here for food and water real quick. Okay, well, absolutely no... Did they clean this out completely? They took everything. Well, we got food. Alright, let's just use this key card and get out. Somebody inside there. So, this is kind of weird. I wonder if we got... I don't know. Oh, that's right. I think they said that they were going to put damage in if you're trying to cheat. That's awesome. I hope that's what the case is. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they said at the AMA. Yeah, looks like they got some of these. Ooh, AK-5C. Yeah, they definitely got in here. Alright. Oh, why did I pick that up? Okay. Yeah, they definitely got in. Well, you know what? Do that. And we will run. Okay, got my bag, all my goodies. Got my Xville. We're good. Let's see, it was the second guy that had the purple key card. Yeah, second guy that I took out. Bayo. My bad. Not bad. Hey. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm hoping that player that we saw is just a sign that, you know, the devs fixed, you know, people trying to steal from the vault room. So we'll see if that's the case. Hopefully we see more dead players inside the vault. We never know. But yeah, I'll try to write some stuff down. That way I can actually keep a train of thought in array to see about making a tip video, because there's a lot more to it. And, or at least just explain what it's meant by saying, you know, oh, learn the map, learn the spawns, practice your, practice shooting. there's different ways that you could do it, and there's different things that could happen that could affect how your gameplay is as well too. So we'll see about looking at actually getting a tip video out there. But until next time, thanks for watching and have a good one.